balance isn't a destination, it's a continuous, conscious choice. We get to update for ourselves as needed. Empower yourself to take back your power and redefine balance how you see fit for yourself. It's been very helpful for me. Like 10, 8, 5, 3 years ago, if someone told me that your version and definition of balance can and should evolve as your life changes, if you want to keep growing to become your best self, you get to choose, mama. We get to define what balance means for ourselves and our lives. You get to define what balance means for you and your family.
How do you manage it all? Work-life balance? Oh, please. I want to have kids, but will it damage my career? When is the right time? How can I find time for myself? I feel like I'm losing myself, juggling career and motherhood. If these questions resonate with you, you are in the right place. Being a working mother is hard. Yes, life is hard. But should it be this hard to have a career and be a great mom? No, it shouldn't. I get it. I've been there, mama. I'm Unique Anthony, your host of the Rockstar Career Moms podcast, a former recruiter, associate director of career services, and frustrated working mother turned empowerment cultivator coach and advocate for working mothers. My struggles as a working mother ignited a passion within me to support moms like you. After years of surviving in frustration, I finally got to the root of my challenges and learned how to overcome them. Like you, I want to thrive in both my career and motherhood without sacrificing myself in the process. Both my professional experience in recruitment, staffing, and career development, and my personal experience as a working mother taught me how vital real support and effective support systems are. Working mothers need support. You need support, mama. Now I'm using that expertise in everything I've learned and continue to learn to support you. Join me and my guests each week as we raise awareness, spark change, and build the support systems we need to thrive. Together, we'll create the working mom lives we not only want, but need and love for ourselves and our children. Working moms, it's your time to rock. Let's do this, rock stars.
Work-life balance. Oh, please. The elusive working mother balance. Does it even exist? I gave up trying to find it after a few years until I realized I was looking at it all wrong. How about you? Working moms, it's time to redefine balance for yourself. Take back your power and redefine what balance means for you at this time. It's time to stop trying to fit into other people's standards and boxes. It's time to stop accepting subpar. It's time to stop settling and merely surviving in frustration because you and your children deserve better. You and your children need better. Working moms, it's your time to create the life you want. Redefine work-life balance for yourself. Take back your power. It's time to create the working mom life you want, need, and love. As an empowered rockstar career mom, you can consciously create and live the working mom life you love. Working moms, redefine balance for yourself your way. Hi there, rock stars. Thank you for joining me here at the Rockstar Career Moms podcast. I'm Unique Anthony, the founder of Rockstar Career Moms, an advocate in empowerment, cultivator coach for working mothers, and your host of the Rockstar Career Moms podcast. Welcome to episode 6 of our kickoff season, where I'm guiding you through a reflection journey designed to help you rediscover yourself and what you truly want as a working mother. A quick recap of the journey so far. At the time of this recording, 5 main episodes have been published, along with 5 supporting Fire and Fuel episodes. Main episodes drop on Mondays to help you start your week strong, while Fire and Fuel episodes are released on Wednesdays. These short and powerful Fire and Fuel episodes amplify a key message from Monday's episode with a quick dose of positive vibes, energy, and motivation to give you the push you need to finish your week the way you want and need to. Episode 1, Frustrated Working Mother to Rockstar Career Mom, introduced the 5 simple and powerful steps that you can take to get a kickstart on overcoming your working mother's frustrations and find your working mom's balance. Over the next 9 episodes, we reflected on your journey going from career woman to the working mother you are today. My intention and hope is that as you go through each episode, you become more empowered, gaining better clarity and understanding of yourself and what you truly want now in this season of your life as a working mother. Because when you know who you are, what you want, and have the right support, you become truly unstoppable. Unstoppable in creating and living the working mom life you want, need, and love. How do you truly feel about your working mom life? How do you truly feel about your working mom life? Are you balancing, blending, juggling career and motherhood in a way that actually works for you, the way you want and need to? Imagine what your daily life would look like and feel like if you were balancing it on your terms, where you're not just surviving, but thriving. Thriving in a career that supports and fulfills you, being compensated and recognized in a way that reflects your worth, having the opportunity and support to show up as the mom you want and need to be. Imagine. Does that feel like a distant dream to you? Or is it something you are ready to claim for yourself? Do you need help gaining clarity in those questions? I highly encourage you to listen to the prior episodes if you haven't yet, and re listen to them if you need to. Use this podcast as a tool, ladies, to help you discover yourself like never before. Get to know and understand yourself better. Listen, the greatest and most important adventure of our lives is the journey to discovering ourselves. I encourage and challenge you to invest your time into getting to know and understand yourself better. You are the key to overcoming your working mother frustrations. Give yourself the opportunity to unlock the answers within you. All right, let's continue your rediscovery journey. Today, we're diving into the infamous work life balance to help you take back your power and redefine what balance means for you. We will discuss and reflect on 5 questions to help you uncover your current beliefs and feelings about balance as a working mother. First question that we will discuss and reflect on is, what do working moms truly want when they ask for balance? Second, what is balance? Really, when we think in terms of working moms balance, like what is balance? Third, we will look at, when do working moms have challenge finding balance? When is it that you have challenge finding or maintaining your balance? Fourth, we will look at, what does balance look and feel like for you now in the season of your life? So those be a great time for you to reflect, to uncover, what does balance look like and feel like now for you. And next, fifth, we will look at, what's your current belief or attitude towards balance. Then we'll circle back to those 5 steps I introduced in episode 1 of how to kickstart going from frustrated to rockstar career mom. By the end of this episode, you will find that you have greater clarity on your current belief and attitude about balance. and you will feel empowered to begin taking the steps to redefine what balance means for you. Okay, a bit about my story and my journey with balance, the infamous work life balance. So, my struggle to juggle career and motherhood, how I want, ignited the journey that led me here in this very moment. How do you do it all? How do women balance career and being a mother? How do you balance being a working mother? It shouldn't be this hard. What am I doing wrong? No, there has to be a better way. There has to be a better way. This doesn't feel right. Where is this work life balance they speak of? All these are variations of conversations I had with myself or other working mothers. What about you? So here's like, I'm going to share like two responses that stick out in my head from when I started asking these questions. It's so fun. It takes a village, though. A colleague ahead of me in her journey as a working mother responded when I asked how she balanced it all. A highly successful working mom told me she made sure to have dinner with her family every night unless she had an event when I inquired how she managed it all. Like in the midst of the struggles, those responses seem so far fetched to me, especially after changing my job of 6 plus years for a new role, which I thought would be the answer to my working mother frustrations, only to find myself feeling like I had a court case and I was making a case to gain permission to adjust my schedule so that I could beat Washington, D.C. traffic and pick up my oldest daughter from pre K and then pick up my baby from daycare before both closed at 6 p.m. It's been more than 7 years since this time, and I can still feel my shoulders and my body begin to tense up as I reflect on that time. Know that I see you, Mama. I understand if you're in the midst of the struggle trying to figure out how to balance work and be a mom alongside combating resistances, lack of support, and compassion. No, nope. It shouldn't be this hard to have a career and be a mother. It's time to take back your power and create the working mom life you want, need, and love. Yes, this is hard work. I know it's hard work, yes. However, it's urgent and important work. You don't need for your life to implode or explode or happen to start taking steps to overcome your working mother's frustrations. Let me say that again for the ladies in the back. I know this is hard work. Yes, I acknowledge it is hard work. And these are some hard things that we may have to deal with. And it may take a longer time for you to reap the rewards of the work. However, it's urgent and important work. You don't need for your life to implode, explode, or happen to start taking steps to overcome your working mother's frustrations and or wait to actually take the steps to create the life that you feel called to, the life that you want. Because you and your children deserve better, Mama. You and your children need better. Use this podcast and community to help you make the change you need. You got this, Mama. Sometimes you just need someone to cheer you on and say, I see you, and to encourage you and say, you got it, and you got it. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. And again, whatever help that you need and being here in this moment, listen to this podcast. That is a way that you are helping yourself. So, congratulations for making this time to listen. And you can absolutely thrive juggling career and motherhood without sacrificing yourself or the things and people most precious to you. This process is designed to help you become more empowered, gaining better clarity and understanding of yourself and what you truly want now in the season of your life as a working mother. I truly believe. Now, I know that when you know who you are and what you want and you have the right support, you become unstoppable. So remember that. Keep working to find yourself. Find the version of yourself that you are right now and what you want. Okay? Because you've done it before. You may not have the working mom life you want, or you may not be living your ideal working mom life right now. However, when you know what you want, you can aim for the direction you want to go. Aim for the things you want. Fill in the gaps from where you are to where you want to go. You will fill in the gaps. You will be able to identify and overcome whatever obstacles are in your way and go after what you want. You've done this. Remember who you are and all you have overcome. You have everything within you to create and live the working mom life you want, need, and love. Allow yourself to uncover and unlock the answers within you, mama. All right, so we're going to get into the main discussion by reflecting on those 5 questions I mentioned earlier to help you uncover your current beliefs and feelings about balance as a working mother. Okay, so the first one is working mom. What do working moms truly want when they ask for balance? Okay, when working mothers ask for balance, what they're truly seeking is the ability to have a successful career and the opportunity to be the moms they want and need to be without sacrificing themselves or what matters most to them. What do you think? They want to protect their big rocks, the non-negotiables, the glass balls they can't afford to drop, like their health, marriage, and children's well-being. When the flow and rhythm of juggling career and motherhood is continually disrupted, when the demands feel impossible to manage and they constantly feel unsupported, frustration sets in. A frustrated working mother is someone who faces constant challenges that prevent her from successfully balancing, blending, and managing her professional and personal responsibilities, desires, and goals. All right, let's repeat that again so that you can check in with yourself and see if this sparks something within you. A frustrated working mother is someone who faces constant challenges that prevent her from successfully balancing, blending, and managing her professional and personal responsibilities, desires, and goals. Simply put, when working moms ask for balance, they're asking for the ability to thrive in both their careers and motherhood without losing themselves in the process. All right, some reflection questions for you to journal on as we finish out this question. What do you truly want when you ask for balance in this season of your working mom life? Are you even thinking about balance or trying to find your working mom balance? Have you given up trying to find the elusive work life balance as I did? Journal on these questions to help you uncover your current beliefs in one working mom balance. Okay, the next question. What is balance really when we think in terms of working mom's balance? Working mother's balance is different from the dictionary definition of the word balance, or typically where our mind goes when we hear or think of the word balance, right? Have you gotten that? Because when I became a working mom, I don't feel like I was thinking balance. I was just thinking, how am I going to do it all? We typically equate balance as equal portions, even distribution of things such as weight, volume, and time. Each woman gets to define what balance means for themselves and has the agency, the power to adjust the meaning, definition, the portions as she needs and that wants to, so that she can maintain the rhythm and the harmony she needs to have the ability to thrive as a successful working mother, her way. When working mothers try to quote unquote balance career and motherhood in alignment with the dictionary definition of balance, they find themselves aiming for unrealistic goals that make them feel like they're constantly failing. Does that sound familiar to you? When you find yourself aiming for unrealistic expectations, or when you think of balancing career and motherhood in alignment to the dictionary definition of balance, that's when you find yourself aiming for unrealistic goals that make you feel like you're failing. Working mom's balance is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about having the ability to prioritize what truly matters when unexpected life events happen, as they often do in the life of a working mother with multiple demands both at home and at work. You get to decide what your balance looks like. It's different for every woman, and it shifts, changes, and evolves as you, your family, and your world changes. Yes, you get to decide what your working mom balance looks and feel like. Be mindful of how you're looking at balance, how you define balance, and your expectations of balance. Okay? And now let's move on to the next question. When do working moms have a challenge finding balance? The challenges of finding balance as a working mom runs deep, deep. There are layers to finding this infamous work life balance, ladies. Today, I'll touch on the surface. However, this question requires a deeper exploration for you to truly gain awareness and understanding of the challenges you face in different phases of your working mom life. The struggle is real, right? Like when you think you've figured it out, found a rhythm, and start feeling a sense of balance, life throws you off course. Something shifts and knocks you down, and you find yourself adjusting to try and figure it out again. That's why the next three episodes are dedicated to helping you gain deeper awareness and understanding of the challenges you face as you go through the phases of being a working mother. Which phase of your working mom journey are you in now, by the way? Or which phase of your working mom journey are you in now? I introduced you to five working mom phases in episode one: the preparation phase, which I call the box checker era; the new working mom phase, the frustrated working mom phase, and the empowered working mom phase. Or you could be in a transitional phase in between one of these stages where you're trying to gain clarity on your next steps. I'll be guiding you through the different phases and breaking down the challenges you face as you go through the phases of being a working mother. My goal is to help you recognize challenges more easily and overcome them faster, no matter what phase of your working mom life you're in. This process will help you understand yourself better, unlocking what you truly want so that you can balance being a working mom how you want and need to. The truth, the truth is balance isn't a one-time achievement. Did you hear that? The truth is, mama, balance isn't a one-time achievement. Working moms will always face challenges finding and maintaining balance at every phase of their journey. Does this make a difference for you? Because I feel like it will release that unexpected or unrealistic thing that we hold ourselves to. Like, trying to find something that is elusive, moving, constantly shifting and changing. These challenges come from both external and internal resistances, demands, and deficiencies. The key to reclaiming your balance is gaining awareness, learning to identify the obstacles, and equipping yourself with the right tools, processes, and systems to overcome them. Yes, balancing career and motherhood is hard. Life is hard. However, it shouldn't be this hard to be a working mother, especially now, today, in these days, right? Yes, there is much we can't control. So we must put our time, energy, and effort towards the things we can control to have the working mom life we want, need, and love. Unfortunately, we forget or lack the awareness that we get to choose our hard. You get to choose, mama. We get to define what balance means for ourselves and our lives. You get to define what balance means for you and your family. As we wrap up this part of the episode, let's highlight some of the biggest reasons working moms struggle to find balance. See if any of these resonate with you. Okay? External and internal pressures to do it all without enough support. Workplaces that lack awareness and empathy for the need of working mothers and don't recognize the cost of failing to support working mothers. Yes, there is a cost of failing to support working mothers. Keep on supporting, and then you will see. Next, internal struggles of high achieving, high performing career moms, such as guilt, unrealistic expectations, being everyone's hero, and the fear and doubt of not doing or being enough. Next, doing it all, being the superwoman and boss that she is, however, forgetting that she's human, being determined to succeed as a working mother at all costs can make balance feel impossible. She's successful yet constantly exhausted. And listen to this, like, coffee isn't just a drink. It's her morning ritual, her fuel, the unspoken rule that nothing and no one gets her attention until that first sip. And at the end of the day, wine isn't just a reward for crushing her goals, it's her evening ritual, the sign, the signal to finally unwind and let go. Does any of these resonate with the challenges you face in balancing being a working mother? And in that last example, I use coffee and wine, but what else are you using in the morning and in the evening? So this is intended to help you look within yourself and understand yourself and see where you are. Next question we will tackle and discuss here is, what does balance look and feel like for you now? How does it feel? Peaceful, energized, less overwhelming? Your version of balance can and should evolve as you change, or as your life change, as you change and as your life change. In creating these podcast episodes, I really did not expect the process to affect me and have such a huge impact on me, like personally. I'm crafting each episode for this season where I'm taking you on this rediscovery journey to help you uncover who you are and what you truly want in the season of your working mom's life. By using my journey and the lessons I have learned as a guide, and I honestly didn't expect to gain what I'm receiving and to be affected how I'm being affected. I am discovering myself like never before. And when I look back at the career woman getting ready to become a career mom, and even myself as a new working mom compared to who I am today, that Yumi would never believe what balance would look like 15 years in her future. What about you? Think back to your time getting ready to become a working mom or as a new working mom. Not sure how far along you are in your journey, but think back, or that recent college grad, like your idea of what your life would be whenever it is at the beginning of your journey or before your journey, as you envisioned your life as a working mom. And you thought about how you would balance everything, how you would blend your career and motherhood. What you thought then, back then, those years ago, or it could even be last year. What does balance look like then compared to what you think it is now? Okay. I think a part of why this has been challenging for me is, and why it's taken me so long to figure out myself and truly understand how to serve working mothers who struggle like I have. It hasn't been easy to let go of who I was and what I worked so hard to build for years, especially because I love most of the parts of my former professional life, and I was darn good at it. My life now looks nothing like I envisioned growing up as a successful career woman. I have had to work hard to identify and uncover the internal beliefs, needs, and obstacles that hold me back and truly become the person I feel called to be now, letting go of so much. So, Mama, if this connects with you, give yourself grace and time. Have patience with yourself. Your vision and the definition of balance, work life balance, and being a working mother may not be the same now as it was before, a few years ago, or even last year. I know it would have been very helpful for me. Like 10, 8, 5, 3 years ago, if someone told me that your version and definition of balance can and should evolve as your life changes if you want to keep growing to become your best self. So here I am today, letting you know that it's okay to evolve, grow, and level up, letting go of what no longer serves you. Even if you're good at it and you're successful, I sincerely hope that by sharing and using what I have learned as a frustrated working mother, coupled with my professional experience working in staffing, recruiting, leading up career services department, working in the employment industry, economic development, having the background that I've had, sitting at tables, helping people achieve their career and life goals, working with employers to see what they want, having that perspective on top of my personal experience and challenges will give you more ease with figuring things out and using this podcast as a tool to help make your journey not as long as mine has been. Okay. I see this, and I've seen this over the last couple of years, whether it is in an online group or women that have reached out to me asking for help, or currently women that I'm working with. Like so many women are fighting and asking for answers outside of themselves, putting their limited time and energy into things they can't control and holding onto lifestyles and stuff that they were conditioned to believe is a statement of success at the cost of sacrificing themselves and the people and things most precious to them unknowingly. The next question? We're going to go into the next question. What's your current belief or attitude toward balance? Are you holding onto the outdated belief, values, and definition of balance? What would change if you gave yourself permission to redefine balance for yourself? Balance isn't a destination, it's a continuous, conscious choice we get to update for ourselves as needed. So please be mindful that I'm sharing information and insight to help you empower yourself to take back your power and redefine balance how you see fit for yourself. Empower yourself, mama. Filter all of this through your lenses. Okay. So I'm sharing my perspective, my belief, my experience, my journey, but filter it through your life and what you want. And if you're not sure, just do the work to help figure out yourself, understand yourself, who you are now, and what you want now in the season of your life. All right. So, last, as we close out this section and get ready to close out the podcast, we're circling back to those 5 simple and powerful steps to find balance as a working mother I mentioned earlier. These are the steps I took a few years ago when I found myself stuck and confused on not sure what the next steps to take to have the working mom life I wanted would be. When I was starting this podcast, and updating all the back end stuff and supporting products and tools and everything, I really contemplated whether I should update these steps, but have decided to keep them. Just as how I have evolved, my business, Rockstar Queer Moms, has also evolved over the years since I started the business in 2018. But there are working moms that are in the phase that I was in when those 5 simple and powerful steps helped me to get unstuck and start moving forward to create the working mom life I felt called to. And it's funny, it's through going through this process because I've had the steps, I've had the working mom phases, but I didn't make the connection of this need until going through this podcast and going through this rediscovery journey. And so as I'm going through this, I'm also unlocking things and gaining understanding and awareness and becoming more empowered, not for myself, but in the work that I'm doing. And I'm able to not only see myself, but also to see women that have gone through and are going through the same struggles that I've gone through, just trying to be a successful working mother, trying to juggle and balance and blend career and motherhood. And so I decided to not change them or update my working mom's balance guide or take down the corresponding videos. If you're in a place where you just need to get a jump start, a kickstart to help you move forward, These are the steps. So here we go. First, okay, so these are the steps. First, find what you want. And you can see that this is also what we've been covering this season on the podcast, but just going a bit deeper. So it's important to find what you want, understand what you want. That's the first step. Second, identify what is not serving you. Third, let the load go. And fourth, ask for and get help. Fifth, implement working moms maintenance and care. This balance guide is a great way to just start. Just start. They're the base of the free working moms balance guide. You receive a PDF as the guide and corresponding videos that discuss each step, go further into each step, will come in video form via email. So, and you will see the 2023 version of Unique sharing on those videos. Okay. All right. So as we close out, let's do some summary and takeaways. So balance is not about perfection. It's about alignment with what matters to you. You get to define and redefine balance throughout your journey. Finding balance starts with understanding yourself, gaining clarity of who you are, what you want, and how you perceive balance. A reflection time for you. What's one shift you can make today, this week, to feel more balanced? DM me or tag me on Instagram at Rockstar Career Moms or Rockstar Career Moms Podcast and share your biggest takeaways from this episode. If you're ready to take back your power and create the working mom life you want, grab my Working Moms Balance Guide. It's free and designed to help you get started. So go to rockstarcareermoms.com, our website, and grab the guide and get started today. And join me in the next 3 episodes as we explore the phases of being a working mother, uncovering the challenges that disrupt our balance. Together, we'll identify what's throwing you off and equip you with tools to juggle it all more efficiently and effectively with greater ease. Rockstars, it's time to redefine balance for yourself. Take back your power and redefine what balance means for you. You got this. We can't stay passively waiting for life to work out, things to get better, a knight in shining armor to come and save us. Nope, no. We're rockstar career moms. We meet and exceed goals and expectations. We're high achieving, high performing career women who get things done. We're change makers, impact makers. We don't settle and survive in frustration. We go after the lives we want, the lives we feel called to. Redefine balance for yourself, rock stars. It's time to take back your power. Let go of the boxes and constraints of society, culture, family, friends, outdated beliefs and values placed on you, and live the working mom life you know you need. Breathe. Just breathe. I'm not sure where you are or how you're feeling. I know this can feel overwhelming. So just breathe. And maybe that's all you can do and have to do right now is just breathe and listen to the podcast. Just listen. And that's okay. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time. I'm cheering you on and sending positive vibes and energy your way. Thank you for listening to the podcast and for having me on this journey with you. Congratulations on making and taking this time for yourself. See you on the next episode. Much love and respect. Visit rockstarcareermoms.com for working mom resources, show notes, and our free Working Moms Balance Guide to help you kickstart your journey. Please subscribe, rate, and review the podcast wherever you listen, and share it with the working moms in your life. Working mothers need support. It takes a village. Together, we'll rock it.